A warm welcome back to Afternoon Express live on SABC3. Don't forget, later on in the show, we've got that live performance from Sybil, so stay right where you are. We've also got our second recipe to be had on the show today, which I'm very excited to make. We were discussing fish and seafood. Recently, I got to go and visit Saldanha for sea harvest, and they've got this really cool trawler. A couple of them, in fact, they go out and fetch their fish, and I've brought something fresh for Clem to make in the kitchen today. So if you ever wanted to know how they get that fish from sea to your plate, take a look at this. Sea Harvest in Saldanha is a hive of activity as the Harvest Saldanha, one of the largest fishing vessels in the West Coast, has docked with some very precious cargo. So Russell, how long has Sea Harvest been here? And I mean, fishing off the coasts of the West Coast?
We've been around since 1964, Danilo. We were established by the Spanish fishing giant Pescanova and ICS, Imperial Cold Storage, back in 1964. So we've been around 53 years. We're a vertically integrated company, which means we catch and process and market and sell our own fish.
Everyone loves hake, but what makes this species so special? Because if I'm not mistaken, it's found all across the world.
That's right. About 14% of the total wild-caught fish is hake. And of that 14%, 2% is Cape hake. And what really makes it special, I think, first and foremost, is our MSC certification. That's Marine Stewardship Council certification. And it's really the gold standard in wild-caught fishing practices. And it allows us to sell our product at a premium in the marketplace because consumers and customers around the world these days are often want to have the reassurance that the fish they're eating is sourced in a sustainable way. The other area really is the Cape hake's quality. It's got an intrinsic quality, texture and taste to it, which is probably about the second highest of the 6 commercially caught hake species in the world.
And what makes Sea Harvest fish sustainable?
I suppose in summary there's 3 items. One is the resource needs to be healthy, and there are scientific measures that determine that. Number 2 is that the resource needs to be well managed, so there needs to be good governance and there needs to be good compliance. And number 3 would be that our fishing methods don't impact negatively on the ecosystem, managing and minimizing bycatch and not impacting negatively on seabirds and the other marine life that we interact with.
What about the next phase of the journey? I mean, once these trawlers end up at the docks, what happens then?
What happens then, Danilo, is we offload the fish directly into our fresh fish processing area to be packaged into a whole myriad of products.
Right, so I'm all kitted out and we're here at the Fresh Fish Factory at Sea Harvest. This is the heart of the place. You can literally hear it beating all around you. Pelez is going to take us through some of the over 50 hake products that Sea Harvest produce.
We receive our fish from the offloading department. It gets offloaded in the basement area where it gets de-iced and then it goes straight to the size grading areas. It gets graded to different sizes and then it gets taken to the processing areas. That's where they just take out the main frame of the fish and then pass it through to go and get filleted for further defects, packed, frozen and into your plate.
Clem, I hope that your recipe ready. Heat up those pans because we're bringing you fish straight from the sea to the studio.